looking ahead, which seems kind of crazy right now because we're still in a shutdown, but when the shutdown hopefully ends soon, we are going to see Rep. Adelita Grijalva get sworn in. The Speaker said he will do that when session is back in. And she has already said that she's going to be the 218th signature on this discharge petition for the Epstein files. And I guess, are you prepared for that petition? Is leadership prepared for that petition to become active? And what kind of is the strategy that you guys are anticipating to respond to with this?
Non-issue. Non-issue. Whatever happens, happens. That is not the most important thing to Americans today. Right now, today, the most important thing to them is, how am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to pay my mortgage? How am I going to pay the car loan? How am I going to pay my utility bill? That's what's front and center. This is more of the National Enquirer stuff that people want to talk about. As far as I'm concerned, it's really a non-issue. Whatever will be, will be.
And so a lot of the conservative base have really wanted these files, and a lot of leadership has pointed to the work that the House Oversight Committee is doing, saying that's already been happening. You have people like Representative Thomas Massie who are saying, no, we need the files now, with names redacted, et cetera, now, permanently. Will you be, if that bill, the petition comes active, will you be whipping against the bill, or will you let members kind of vote their conscience?
We don't whip privilege motions. We never have. That's not something we do. We whip legislation that the Speaker has deemed something we're trying to get across the House floor. So, no, we won't be whipping anything like that.
And back a little bit whiles ago, when Representative Anna Paulina Luna, she had a discharge petition for proxy voting for new parents. And that was something that was going to come to the floor, and a lot of the Freedom Caucus and Fiscal Hawks didn't really want to see that bill come to the floor for a vote. And Speaker Johnson and Anna Paulina Luna were able to work out some sort of, not deal, but a way to move forward without bringing that petition to the floor. Do you see Representative Massie being as amenable to that as potentially Rep. Luna was? I know that Massie and leadership don't always get along, but I was curious if you think that there's a pathway to potentially prevent this bill from coming to the floor.
We always get along with Thomas. We may not agree on certain things, but no, I've never had a problem with Thomas telling me where he's at or what it is that he's trying to accomplish and what he needs help with and what he doesn't want. He's always very clear on that stuff. This one, you'd have to tell me what the suggestion would be. It doesn't matter to me. It becomes active or ripe, whatever they call it, when we come back. We'll deal with it, we'll move on. We have to do the business of the American people. And by the way, we all want to see these things released, but we want to make sure that when they're released, you're not unnecessarily harming victims. You're not harming people who are innocent. You got to make sure. That's the reason we have a legal process for this stuff. And just as a lawyer, I want to make sure that people are protected at the same time. I think all of it should be exposed to the extent that it doesn't harm victims or innocents.